Hello everyone, welcome to Card Collectanea, and this is Cindy, and today I'm making a Halloween card. Not something I do often, and I'm using Stretch Your Imagination, which is an oldie but a goodie, and I like very much some of the things on it, and one of the things that I like about it a great deal is the silhouette feature, which I'm using today as well. So I'm going to start with a card base that is 9 1/8 by 4, and this will fit into a standard business size envelope. And this is a very bright orange piece. And onto that, I'm going with the traditional black and orange of Halloween. And so I'm going to add a piece of black cardstock. This piece is 8 7/8 by 3 3/4, so it's a 1/4 of an inch smaller in each direction. And then on top of that, to break up some of this black and orange, I'm putting a piece of white, which is 8 5/8 by 3 3/4. And then I wanted to bring back the black, and so I decided to use this piece that is Paper Studio, and it's a black piece, with a little white polka dot on it. And this came in a pack of just black and white papers. So now I've got that. I'm going to put that all together, and then I've got a cut to show you from Stretch Your Imagination, and I'll be right back. Now I'm back and ready to put these together, but I wanted to show you what I had done. I put the black onto the orange, I put the dot onto the white, and then I put this layer onto some foam tape. And I put 2 wide strips of it down here so that the mat won't sink. And then I'm going to turn this sideways and put this onto this piece right here. And this is very sticky tape. So I'm going to do this off camera so I can move it to me. And for the cut, I used what they call Pumpkin Man on page 43 of the manual. And I used the shift as the very tall, lean one. And what it has is a series of pumpkins with one pumpkin at the top that has a face carved into it, and then even has a little pair of boots and some arms and a little scarf and so on. So he turned out quite cute. I cut him at 7 1/4 inches. Now I used also the shadow feature in the silhouette. So first I cut this orange, the pumpkins here, out of an orange print paper. It's from K & Company. And then I cut this silhouette. Use the shift on the silhouette as well. And what it gives you is this black. It gives you the boots and the lines up, that would be the lines on the pumpkin. It also gives you the little scarf, his arms, little thing, that the stem at the top of the pumpkin, and also cut out a spot for his mouth and eyes. I guess that came out of the orange. And I added, and the silhouette does give you his nose, and I added the shadow piece, which is white. I cut that in white, and it's a wide shadow, a much bigger shadow than some of them are. So I inked the edges of it so that it wasn't so stark. And then before I put the pumpkin onto the white, this area in here was all white, and it was a little too white for me, I thought. So I took a marker and inked in the mouth and his eyes, and then I added little black dots for his eyes, and went around his mouth with a black marker just to give that an outline. And I wanted to add that color yellow, and I'll show you why in just a moment. But so here is my Pumpkin Man, and I think he's odd looking, but he's really cute in many ways. And so I'm going to put him on a piece of foam tape as well, and I put all the layers together with my ATG gun. So I'm just going to turn him over, put a long strip of foam tape on him here, and then I'll put him down, and then I have a little sentiment and a couple of embellishments, and then we'll be finished, and I'll be right back. Now I have my little man in place, my big pumpkin man in place, and I need to add just a couple of different things. One is a sentiment, and this says boo, and I'm going to put it up here near him, but not too close to the top. And so I'm just going to put this on here. I have this I printed out on the computer. It is the font is 30 point, and it's called Beetle, and I just typed it out and then trimmed around it with a pair of scissors just to trim out the words and not leave all the white. And then I have one more item to put on here, and that's 3 yellow buttons. These are from Favorite Findings, and they're in the colors line, and they're 5/8 of an inch or so, and so they're fairly large. You need a fairly good sized card to accommodate these, but I'm going to add 3 of them. I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put them on the angle. I guess I'll put this one in the corner here, and I put these on sticky dots, glue dots, and then I'm going to put this one right next to it, like that. Try to get those button holes, the holes in the buttons lined up. And then I'm going to put this one up here on the top. Maybe over here, I think. There, I think that's good. And what that does is draw a little bit of the color from the pumpkin into the buttons, and I just really think it's cute. It's different, and it's got a lot of space for a nice sentiment on the inside, and I'll probably just say Happy Halloween or something like that on the inside. But it's just cute and different, and I really, really like it. And it does use one of those older cartridges that you have, and so I hope you enjoy it. Have a great time with it, and come back and see me again soon. Bye-bye.